पानी 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 और तुम भी सानी 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 आ जाओ on the beach यार फोटो मेरी खींच भी किस्मत होगी तेरी कर तूने ये बात न मानी आज भी है पानी 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 और तुम भी सानी 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 आ जाओ on the beach यार फोटो मेरी खींच भी किस्मत होगी तेरी कर तूने ये बात न मानी
This is a kahani about this particular man who had humble beginnings but dreams quite grand. Starting out with nothing, he emerged to the top. A career in food that seemed would never stop. But his story begins not too far away from this fancy party that you see here today. In a gully quite close by to here, he grew up with nothing that he could call dear. An orphan by birth, he grew up on his own, cleaning and clearing and answering the phone. He worked long hours and taught himself to read. He did what he could to prepare himself to lead. Bit by bit, he built a strong career, excelling way ahead of his peers. School, then college, and then chef school. He may not have been smart, but he was nobody's fool. From sweeper to waiter to order taker, from washer to chopper to menu setter, from cook to chef, and now as the boss, the early struggles were covered in gloss. Winning Restaurant of the Year is quite an achievement. Social butterflies swarmed and paid every compliment. One said,
"Darling, the food is so delish."
Another kissed the air with determined relish. Men who didn't know him shook his hand saying,
"Oh, you're a star."
Clearly, they had spent too much time at the free bar. Suggestions on what to do next came thick and fast.
We must build a brand that we know can last.
Let's expand the business and open a chain.
Different properties, all bearing your name.
Our man said nothing. He just surveyed the scene. Becoming this rich had not been his dream. And while it was important to do very well, it still left him empty. Empty as a shell. He looked out the window and saw young girls and boys reading rather than playing with their toys. Yet as each one peered into their own book, it reminded him of himself before he could cook. Suddenly, he burst from his fancy friends.
I've found a way
He said,
to make amends. Becoming a household name in great food is nothing if you aren't also doing good. So each morning before this place reopens, a school will be run for street urchins.
The glitterati were all shocked and amazed. Some nearly fainted while others were dazed.
Allowing street kids into our own fancy spaces?
Letting other people into our bases?
But our hero held strong and was decidedly firm, even though his plan made other people squirm. Slowly but surely, one person applauded.
This is an initiative that should really be lauded.
So more and more began to join in. The claps rose up to a deafening din. The Gucci bags and the Jimmy Choo shoes all agreed that we must pay our dues. So immediately someone started a collection to fund this initiative of education. And along with all the fabulous food, people left knowing they'd also done much good.
चल रही यूं ही चल रही कितनी हसीन है ये दुनिया फूल सारे झमेले देख फूलों के मेले बड़ी रंगीन है ये दुनिया रुम दुम दाना रत दुम दाना रुम दुम दाना रत दुम दाना रुम दुम दाना रत दुम दाना